Welcome into Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set, the Atlanta Braves and the Arizona Diamondbacks. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Merrill Kelly.
For the Braves,
well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season, and when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Alex Verdugo, batting with one down, takes a strike. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a man aboard now with one away. Marcelo Zuna coming up to hit. Foul ball there.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
Strike two. And down on strikes. That's out number two. Here's Austin Riley. And that's in there at the knees. Kelly, 36 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2010. Third out, and that ends the frame. One left for Atlanta. Back here with my pal Siggy, and today's starting pitcher, Spencer Schwellenbach.
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
Here's Ketel Marte. Throw, save! Checks his swing, appeal to third, no swing. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
This is one of those situations where the pitcher may not really want to deal with the guy in the box, and you got to be aware of that. Take your walk. I couldn't do it, but I think he can.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Back there. Makes the catch. Runner tags and will move up to third. Throw cut off, down to the plate. But he scrambles back. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
Josh Naylor.
To the right side. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
And now the DH, Peyton Smith. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 0-1. On the ground to third, Riley. Throws across the diamond, and that ends the inning. 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, no one left. Matt Olson leading things off and takes a strike. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game.
Interesting sequence right there for the 3-pitch punch out. Kept everything away, so it was all pretty much coming out of the same tunnel. But that was a great job of using the changeup to upset the timing and get him out front after coming at him with hard stuff with the first 2 pitches of the at-bat.
Fires across the diamond and a couple of quick outs. Michael Harris the second in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. The next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1
2
strike.
out, space is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Goes down looking. So no run. Bottom of the second. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Schwellenbach back to work. And that is cut on and missed. Strike 1. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules?
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball is so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Here's Gurriel, and a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Back to the mound. It hit him. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this. So a man at first. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Adrian Del Castillo. Sliced hard but foul. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 outs. That's off the mark. Going to count 1 and 2.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Albies launched a homer in his most recent game. Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. On the ground. Whips it to first. And Albies is retired. Here's Orlando Arcia. Down the right field line. That's a base hit. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away. here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on.
Line drive. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. And that's a 2-out double.
All over that one right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Ozuna in the box now. Takes strike one. And that misses. And the count is 1-1. Fouled off down the right side. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Swings and he breaks his bat. And that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. Upstairs. Swings through that one for strike one.
1-1.
This one in the air. Riley should have this one. And a quick out, number 1.
Up
This is
next
Corbin
for the
Carroll. 1
Diamondbacks,
for 1 with a single
right
so
fielder,
far.
Corbin Carroll.
That's out to center field. Harris sizing this one up. And it's caught for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Ketel Marte up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. He goes down looking. Nothing. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And there's a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Olson swings and drives it deep to right. Carroll raging back towards the wall. And that's up onto the walkway and out of here. A solo shot. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 1-1. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Murphy stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Now 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to
first. That ends the frame. Braves get 1 on the big fly. All even now at 1-1. Back after this on the show. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the fourth, and now it's Josh Naylor. Swinging a foul out of play. Naylor in his 6th season, 27 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So here's the cleanup hitter, Pavin Smith. In the air, left field. Verdugo ranging after it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 away. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Struck out swinging his first time. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Kelly back to work. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and
this one's fair down the line and left, and it's going to be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
He needed out one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about it.
Now this one gets through. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. So the lineup flips over. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Inside, just missed.
No strike.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seemed to help. Never helped me.
Here's a 1-2. And that one gets past the catcher. Arcia into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility. Here's Alex Verdugo. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Albies, the runner at third. Arcia at second with 1 away. And there's the strike. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate at the plate. Marcell Ozuna. And that one fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Next offering is in for a strike. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. And we're at the top of the 5th. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And we're back. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
You know, these D-backs, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
The 0-2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Geraldo Perdomo reached on an infield single his first time. That one drilled left field, and that's a fair ball. Around second is Gurriel. Throw comes in, runner stopped, second and third, nobody out.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
The 0-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. Now up next for Arizona, Jake McCarthy. Golden opportunity right here. And fouled off. Two on, one out. And it's 1-1. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Kelly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Stepping in, Corbin Carroll. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score two. And that is downstairs. 1-0.
No strike.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to first.
He's out.
And that is the inning. Back here in the desert, top six. Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. That one hammered center field. Carroll hustling after it. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Matt Olson. He's already homered here in this one. First offering, and it just misses. Hot shot to third. Toss to Naylor, and Olson is set down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Murphy, the next to hit. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Swing and a ground ball. Marte throws to first in time, and they got him. Michael Harris the second, getting ready to hit. That one missing inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, now the number 2 hitter, Ketel Marte. Way upstairs, and that's ball one. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Harris has a beat on it. Makes the grab, one down. Here's Josh Naylor. Swinging a foul straight back. Hit hard on the ground to short. Handles, throws to first, and that is out number 2. So 2 down now, and here is Pavin Smith. And a swing and a miss.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Just misses, and it's 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a ball evens the count. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That one missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Nabs it, and that's the inning. We go to the top of the 7th, and here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Way out front for strike 2. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Arcia, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. And that drops in for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt.
Suarez, 1 at second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play. Here's Acuna now.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And there's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base. Verdugo in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. To the right side. And that chance handled. Gets it to first. That's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Down to third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. And that one upstairs.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
A dive. Nice stop. Gathers and throws. And that's a great play for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out,
Now
knocks the ball
left
down, and
fielder,
then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 1 for 2. Tied him up inside with that one.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one. Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
Next pitch misses way outside. And there's a ball. 1 out, base is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Ball.
All tied up near the bottom of the 7th. And a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. And Arizona is set down. And we're back. And the batter now, Marcell Ozuna. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Kendall Graveman. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Line drive, that's a base hit. Making a move at first, on to pinch run, Eli
Number
White.
36.
Riley in the box now,
Eli
takes
White.
strike 1. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Looks to second. That's 1 on the Naylor. They get 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. Another homer. his second home run of the game, and just like that, they're out front. It's 2-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Base is empty with 2 away. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Sean Murphy. Hard hit right side. Toss to Naylor. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll in to the bottom of the 8th, Aaron Bummer.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Looking to get the tying run on base. He was late there. Strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Out to short. Arcia whips it to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. That's down and in.
You know, we used to say, if you're scared, get a dog. Go the fastball, man.
If you're scared,
get a dog, man. Just get a dog.
That one not close. And the count's full. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the grab. 2 down. Corbin Carroll digs in now. 1 for 3. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And Ketel Marte with a chance to make an impact with 2 away.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And that one fouled off.
That's a big run over there at first base. He's got some speed. Let's see if they send him.
Out to short, Arcia. Slings it across. They get the out on Marte. We go to the 9th. Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Ryan Nelson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Marte throws to first in time. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Albies stands in now and watches strike 1. Fouled off to the right. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Just misses with that one.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Back foot slider struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. Line drive and foul ball.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
That one just misses.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top of the ninth. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1, 2, 3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Hard of the order. 3, 4, 5 will get there. Bottom 9. And here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
Now pitching for Atlanta.
Cut on and missed. Good
Number
change-up
26.
right there. 0-1.
Marcel Iglesias.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
The other way. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away. He's 2 outs away. Pavin Smith will hit next. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Touches down. That's a hit. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the ninth.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance
Now
and weight
running at
transfer,
first
and he
for the
got it to
Diamondbacks.
drop in out there in the deep part of the
Number
field.
10. Jordan Lawler.
Suarez swings through it for strike 1.
Well, so many hard throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch up.
And a count 1 and 2.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Hard ground ball for a base stop. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Back-to-back base hits. He wasn't able to elevate
Now
it, but he
batting
put a
left
great swing
fielder,
on it. Right on
Lourdes
time, good
Gurriel
balanced approach,
Jr.
and just blasted it through the infield. Really important at bat coming up now.
And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. And a foul ball makes the count 2 and 1. To short, could be 2. Over to Albies, and that's a double play to end it.
Well, it's a tough loss with the tying run at third, trying to get it in. Could have perhaps tied up this ball game. Would have been pretty difficult to get that run all the way around from first base. But this comes down to being able to put the ball in play, hitting in situations. They just weren't able to do it in this one.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.